So let's get started. Let's proceed. This is the euro dollar. I will not be able to hear everyone, but whoever wants to share something with me, please go on. Okay, let's proceed. You can okay, let's see how we're going to do it. Let's see if we have the news. That's the very first thing that a trader must do. Investing.com. Let's visit investing.com. Okay, this is going to be ugly because of the internet. Let's first look for news. We see if we are expecting high volatility on any currency today. Voila. So this is so let's go to economic calendar. Please, if you want, you can just put your you can ask. We analyze the currency pair that you feel like you'd want to trade. So on the euro, at exactly 7:30 or 30 minutes ago. On the dollar, let me first put this to New York time. Okay, then in 22 minutes we also have high volatility news expected, so we should expect a strong move on the dollar today. Then at exactly 10 in the morning, the New York time, we also have high volatility news expected on the dollar. So let's go ahead and analyze the dollar. Let's analyze the dollar. Let's analyze the DXY. Let's analyze the DXY. I am using TradingView. I'm going to use TradingView to do the DXY. Let's first look at the daily chart. Let's use the daily chart. So we see that the dollar, according to TradingView, the dollar has traded above $114. The highest high here, dollars, if you look at this edge here, this was Monday, yesterday, 114. And on a Tuesday, we are trying to push back down, okay? So they are trying to sell the dollar. They are trying to push the dollar down. Let's visit a monthly chart. We first look for the highest high. Okay, so the dollar is hunting for this high that came in on January 1st, 2022. That's where the dollar is heading to, this high here. Okay, this is a monthly chart. This is a monthly chart. The highest high on January 1st, 2022. This is the high. This is the high they are targeting. Okay. So since we know that the dollar is buying, since we all know that the dollar is buying, what do? Remember, you buy the strong and sell the weak. So this means that the EXY, or the Euro currency index, is selling. Since the dollar is buying, so the Euro currency index is doing the opposite. So what do? Let's try using MENTORE.com. Let's try visiting MENTORE.com to give us the Euro currency index. My internet is a bit slow. Okay, so let's look for the Euro currency index against the dollar. Since we are looking at the New York session, and we high volatility news expected on the dollar. as a currency. Okay, let's go to a 15 minutes chart. So if you remember the previous episode that we uploaded on like a month ago, we uploaded an episode like a month ago related to volume profile, high volume nodes and low volume nodes. Okay, so that is what we are going to use today. Today we are going to use the volume nodes to predict where the market is heading to. You see the dollar has been buying, it's been an uptrend indeed this whole month according to the monthly chart. It's been an uptrend. So let's go ahead and have this chart. This is mainly for scalpers. If you see this high and this low, this is where we're putting the low and this is where we're putting the high. Okay, so let's grab the tool and we're good to go. What are we going to do? I am going to mark the low volume nodes on the dollar index on a 15 minutes chart. That is what I'm going to do. Okay, I am going to mark the low volume nodes on the dollar currency index. I want to have the dollar, the euro dollar somewhere there. As MATAF is also loading. Voila, so this is MATAF. MATAF has load. Let me decrease my volume first. Okay, I have the euro, the dollar, the Swiss and the Japanese yen. I don't want these ones. I'm only interested in the euro and the dollar. Okay, it needs me logging in. Okay, let me log in my account, then I just a second, I'll be back. Just want to log in. Okay, do this. Just trying to log into my MATAF account, and it's like I forgot my password. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's try logging again. It's okay. Let's proceed. Because you know, the problem is every single time you want to access MATAF, sometimes it gives me headache. It's okay. Let's proceed. Let's do our technical analysis. If we come back to investing.com, which I highly recommend you doing before you buy and sell currencies, first look at the news. Okay, first look at the dollar has traded to the highest high, the high of this year, the high of this month. This is the highest high, $114, right? September 25th, which was Friday. So this is Friday's high. Okay, folks, this is Friday's high. Let's not forget that. So let's mark Friday's high right there. Let's Friday's high. let's call this $114 for Friday's high. This is yesterday's low. Okay, this is yesterday's low. So in here, between this high and this low, we see a consolidation. Okay, we see a consolidation between this high and this low, between $114. Okay, I know to most people this is not important. For gurus out there, this is not important, but to me it is. I need to know how is the price moving this week or this very month. Now, if this is Friday's high and this is Monday's low, which means we are consolidating between $114 and $113. Those are 100 pips. Okay, so those are 100 pips between this high and this low. This is the dollar index. Let's come to the euro dollar. Let me get rid of this. Let's come to the euro dollar. So the euro dollar, we are consolidating between this high and between this high and this low. Remember, we all know that if the dollar is buying, the euro will sell. So this is today's midnight. We have this high, but we are still consolidating between September 26th low, oh sorry, 6th low and September 20. Is this high here? Between this high and this low. Okay, let's look at these two, 25th, because why am I doing that? I'm looking at this high and this low. Okay, this was September 25th. This is September 25th. So get this low, and this high right here. Why am I marking these two things? This is the highest high and this is the lowest low. This is the long-term high and this is the long-term low. Let me call this LTL and LTH. Long-term high and the long-term low. Okay, every time you visit the charts, these are the things you should look for. If we are consolidating between this high and this low on the euro dollar, and you see the dollar index, it's this high and this low, 114, 113. I want to bring in my volume profile. TradingView has that tool for free. For those trading footprints, you know this very well. I want to look at low volume nodes between the long-term high and the long-term low. Okay, that is why I've marked these two. I want to look at the long-term high and the long-term low. Very simple. I will bring my volume profile tool, place it there on the euro dollar. So voila, this is what I have. This high and this low. This is the point of control, the red color. This is the point of control right here. Okay, I hadn't seen the messages on the chart, but let's first concentrate here. Let's concentrate here. I hadn't seen the messages on the chart. I will be back to them later. Right here, I want you to focus. Look at the high and the low. Low volume nodes. And so we are above the point of, we are going to look for a reversal zone. To me, I see 1 and 2 levels. Is this a fresh zone? According to me, I will mark that area. I look for an institutional level. Remember, mu buli kyokola, remember to use institutional levels. Remember to use institutional levels. If we are above this red line here, why did price not take this low? To know no, we have this volume, low volume node here. You see this area? And again, remember, you need to look for institutional levels. Institutional levels, it's a must. So we have a 20 level right here. If I may, if I'm not mistaken, level, we have, is it 20? Okay, we have a 20 level here. Okay, my keyboard is not responding. Okay, let me look for, we have a 50 level right here. Let me first mark the 50 level. Let me first mark the 50 level. Remember, we are already trading below $1 on the euro. So this is a 50 level. What did we say? The concept say we need to see ourselves trade below an institutional level, then come back to that level for entries right here, the 50 level. Below this 50 level, we have a smart trading entry, which is a 40 level down here. Okay, if you've watched all the videos, if you've been with me for some good time, I don't think I should tell you what to do now. You already know what to do. So this is 50 level. Let me just say 50. Okay, price traded below, came back to that level, and we see it still here for 50. So I think you know what to do. I don't have to tell you what to do now. And we also have a 40 level right here. So if we are to go short at that particular time, if we are to go short at this particular time, where am I putting my stop loss? I will put my stop loss above the next volume node. Let's look for that level. Remember, if the dollar is to buy, we are selling the euro dollar. If the dollar is to sell, we are buying the euro dollar. So this low came in on let me see which date. What is this one? This low came in on September 26th, yesterday, at 1800 hours. Do we have this daily from Tuesday to Friday? I don't understand what you say by daily. No, we don't. I was away for some good time, Habib. I was away for some good time, but I'm back. So we are going to resume from where we stopped last month. Let's have another currency pair. Remember to have a stop loss. Remember to have a stop loss. For those using footprints, please go to Sierra charts and look for areas of imbalance above the high volume node, between this high and this low. Trust me, between that high and that low. For those using Sierra charts, look for areas of imbalance. Okay, look for areas of imbalance or CDK. Let's look at let's look at the euro JPY. Look at the dollar yen, then the dollar pound, and the euro pound. Then we close this session. Okay. So okay, we see it is do not be excited yet, but if you didn't take this trade from here, look for another opportunity. Let's look for euro JPY. So this is the euro JPY for now. Again, do we have remember, I highly recommend you trading the news, only the news. You're only trading the news, you're not trading EBITDA, because so we have a speech on the euro. We had it at 7:30. We had a speech on the euro at 7:30, the New York Times. So have your eyes. I remember last time I told everyone, keep your eyes on the euro dollar, because something really good was coming. So we see this, these are fundamentals. Okay, this is the news. They sold, then bought again, because most people, every time they see this, they are pushing the market down. Let's look at gold. Let's do some analysis on gold as well. Okay, let's look at gold. Remember, if you're not using footprints, there are two softwares you can actually use for footprints. One is Market Delta, the other one is Sierra Charts. And if possible, let me upload the two softwares on a Google Drive for everyone to have access to, because that's where we are going to start from. Okay, let me upload the softwares. Let me give them to you. You don't have to pay anyone or anything, because I don't think it's right charging people money to learn specific stuff. To me, I don't think it's right. Okay, so keep watching the euro dollar. Let's have our eyes on the euro dollar. Let's have our eyes on the euro dollar. See, okay, what do we have here? For those using footprints, this area is becoming too strong. Okay, if you're using footprints and you're ready, this area is becoming strong. Okay, it's becoming strong, this level here. But you can trust the concept. You can still trust the concept delta, and so let me upload the software. For those using computers, if you're using a computer, you will download and install the software. I'm giving you two softwares. I'm giving you Market Delta and Sierra Charts. For those trading footprints already, or those that are interested in footprints, that is what you want to use. I have Sierra. Use Sierra Charts. Okay. It's okay if you don't have access to those videos yet. That is, we are going to start from where I stopped last month. We're going to start from where I stopped in August. Let me share the software with you in the group. Let me share the softwares with you in the main Telegram group. Okay? I think that will do better than so. Okay, let's see, let's wait. Let's look at the DXY. Waiting. So I am uploading the softwares in the Telegram group, in the main Telegram group. Putting the softwares in the main Telegram group. So Sierra Chat failed to install. No, it didn't fail to install. Let me show you how it looks like. Let me first log out, then I show you. So this is what it does. This is Sierra Charts. After the installation, make sure you create, that is I'm replying to Griffin. Make sure, okay, I will have a video on this specific software. I will have a video on this specific software because I'm sure it might give you headache. Okay, it gives her time. So, okay, so if just in case it gives you headache, I will have a video on this specific software. So let's see. If you're using footprints, I see this level becoming strong. It is being indecisive, this level. Remember, in the forex market, anything can happen. Okay, anything can happen in the forex market. So togamba nti menta byakola kirabika tabimanyi. No, anything can happen in the forex market because I'm not the only one trading right now, not the only one looking at the markets. That's why you need to risk what you can afford to lose. So let's see. Okay, the software is uploading. If you have a computer, you download the software. Okay, if you have a computer, you download that software. It is in the Telegram group. I am going to upload the second one. Then in the future videos that we are going to start, softwares we shall be using. Okay, one video will always for those using phones, I'm sorry, you won't have access to those softwares because they need let me see how to archive zip file. Okay, so this is Sierra. So the second one is uploading. Let's come back to the euro dollar here. Let's come back to business. Let's come back to business. Okay. This level is becoming decisive. This level here. Okay, that level is becoming indecisive. Okay. What time it is? It is 8:30 in the New York time. It is 8:30 in the morning, the New York time. Okay, you can go to the group. I have the softwares. So if you have a computer, download and install the softwares. So the future lectures or the lessons tujjatandikira awo. Okay, tujjatandikira awo. Remember to use a stop loss. Remember to use a stop loss. Stop loss here ngeyinza okuba ng'eri eno waggulu because I can afford to lose. How many pips are these? I can afford to lose 31 pips. I am risking 31 pips because I'm targeting this low here for 70 something pips. So it is a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Remember to use a stop loss. I'm going to pin the softwares in the group for everyone to. So I've pinned them. I've pinned Sierra charts. I'm also going to pin market delta. So we are starting from there, the lessons that we're going to build. Remember, to use the stop loss. Okay, so it's 8:30 in the morning, and we see bears in control. Bears in control. Okay, so let's keep waiting, and tomorrow, if God wishes, we shall always be here streaming live, having a good time. Naye kati nkomyewo, and I promise to okutandikira wenakoma. Which is it, the 60 something episode or 70 something? I don't remember. There are so many videos.